There's a one-eyed yellow idol to the north of Kathmandu. There's a little marble cross below the town. There's a broken-hearted woman tends the grave of mad Karoo, while the yellow god forever gazes down. He was known as Mad Karoo by the subs at Kathmandu. He was hotter than they felt inclined to tell. But for all his foolish pranks, he was worshipped in the ranks, and the colonel's daughter smiled on him as well. He had loved her all along with the passion of the strong, and that she returned his love was plain to all. She was nearly 21, and arrangements had begun to celebrate her birthday with a ball. He wrote to ask what present she would like from Mad Karoo. They met next day as he dismissed a squad, and jokingly she made pretence that nothing else would do but the green eye of the little yellow god. On the night before the dance, Mad Karoo seemed in a trance, and they chaffed him as they puffed at their cigars. But for once he failed to smile, and he sat alone a while, then went out into the night beneath the stars. He returned before the dawn, with his shirt and tunic torn, and a gash across his temple running red. He was patched up straight away, and he slept all through the day, while the colonel's daughter waited by his bed. He woke at last, and asked if they could fetch his tunic through. She fetched it, and he thanked her with a nod. He bade her search the pocket, saying, "That's from Mad Karoo," and she found the little green eye of the god. She upbraided poor Karoo in the way that women do, although both her eyes were strangely hot and wet. But she would not take the stone, and she left Karoo alone with the jewel that he chanced his life to get. As the ball was at its height on that still and tropic night, she thought of him and hastened to his room. As she crossed the barrack square, she could hear the dreamy air of a waltz tune softly streaming through the gloom. His door was open wide, with silver moonlight dreaming through. The floor was hot and sticky where she trod. An ugly knife lay buried in the heart of Mad Karoo. 'Twas the vengeance of the little yellow god. There's a one-eyed yellow idol to the north of Kathmandu. There's a little marble cross below the town. There's a broken-hearted woman tends the grave of Mad Karoo, and the yellow god forever gazes down. You know your favourite DVDs always have bonus features? Well, Viva's Lockdown Monologues brings you the same sort of thing. Here's a bonus feature on the book, which I've used as a prop for my recording. It's the big Christmas wonder book published in 1936, and it was a Christmas present for my dad. He was 8 years old. It's quite a worthy tome. It's got extracts from Victorian novels like David Copperfield and Lorna Doone, some very uplifting poetry, although not the green eye of the little yellow god. But what makes this rather remarkable in my view is that in the middle there's a full colour section of images looking forward to a great event of May 1937, the coronation of the king. It's got pictures of the king in his robes, what they expect him to look like in Westminster Abbey, and his ride to and from the Abbey in the imperial state coach. The only thing wrong with it, of course, is that the king that everybody's looking forward to being crowned is Edward VIII. By the time my dad opened this book on Christmas morning, Edward VIII was gone and replaced by his younger brother.